Aye, boom. Today I'm going to be trying to combine the two genres, that YEAT rage kind of stuff, because low-key YEAT is one of the most popping artists right now. And then obviously we're going to combine it with the sacred UK drill. Before we get into the video, make sure you press the like button, help support the channel. And if you're new around here, make sure you press subscribe for uploads every Tuesday and every Friday at 6 PM GMT. Alright, let's get into the melody. So I'm not really that familiar of how to make these kind of melodies, so we're actually going to turn to Max Shooter 49 and use a MIDI that he sent out. If you don't know who Max Shooter is, I'm going to leave a link for him in the description. He's a cold producer, cold YouTuber, go check him out. We're in X-Band, and for these kind of melodies, you want to use some kind of like lead kind of sound. A lot of people use Serum for these melodies, but today we're just going to use X-Band. You want to get something that kind of has like that airy kind of phase to it. We're just going to take one of these MIDIs. So this is the melody. Now, it can look pretty daunting, but I'm pretty sure if we just break this down, so we can get rid of the top notes that you put in, then we can probably flip these down to make into chords. Probably flip these down into chords as well. Maybe flip down. So I reckon this is probably what he started with, and then obviously once he had his chords, he probably just brought everything back up. Then when everything pushed back up, then it sounds like this. It just makes the chords a little bit more full. And then on top of that, I'm pretty sure you put in like a top line. Something like that. And if we just drag back in the original MIDI. Alright, a couple of notes were a little bit off, but I actually kind of fucked with the part that I did like this. This might be like something for like a verse section or something. To keep the top notes running like that. I think we're going to pitch this as well. I'm going to pitch it up like 1, 2, 3, 4 on C sharp. We're also just going to take this exact same MIDI and we're just going to layer it into another instance of X-Band. So this one's up an octave, the other one's down an octave. I think it sounds better like that. Just added in one other little thing. Kind of just give it a little bit more emphasis on the bottom notes. I think we're just gonna keep a pattern like that. And actually, cause it's kind of like, cause we're trying to incorporate that kind of YEAT kind of style. YEAT's thing is normally like triplets and stuff, but we might just add in like ghost notes on these ones here, and like. Something like that. Alright, and here's some sauce on how to really make your counter snares come alive. We're putting on some radiator onto it. I've also thrown on Effectrix, and I've also thrown on an EQ like this, and now the counter snares sound like this. I've also picked out a couple of snares that we're going to use. We're going to layer a lot of snares in this. So I think on the first one, we're going to layer this. Alright, now that we've taken kind of like the drill element, we're gonna like kind of bring it back into the rage element. We're gonna try use some like low, kind of like super trappy kind of hats. For this, we have our envelope with a hi-hat looking like this. And then also on the mixer track, we just put on some reverb and then an EQ cutting all the low end. I think we might go like this, and then every second one, turn the volume to 0. So it's kind of like following the hi-hat pattern a little bit. Kind of like descending or some shit like that. Yeah, something like that. And then bring these ones back in again. Some of these notes to like something like this. I don't really know. Just kind of played around with the velocities a little bit to kind of add a little bit more of a staggered kind of bounce. Now sounding like this. course, it's not gonna be one of these beats without a bell, so we gotta throw in a bell. I think I'm gonna make a second bell pattern as well. I think I might have a second bell pattern with just this kind of pattern on it. I feel like something like this is gonna go dumb on like a hook or something. Alright, because this video is a little bit different, we're combining two genres. We're gonna try to use a different kind of 808. We're using one of Camshot's 808s. You're probably just gonna either hate it or love it. Alright, I've just put down a kick as well, and I feel like this is going to be the first 808 pattern. Yeah, this is the second pattern. Alright, so I have arranged that. I haven't really done anything too techy for the arrangement.
I got Tootsie on the way, finger easy. You want one inside the nose, finger easy. I really just want a Percocet, I'm finger easy. Brother, drug inside Chanel, I'm finna go. Who did this? My bitch been pull up, but they drink my keys. You ride with for real, you not my team. Hang up, beauty, it up for the body, you not my bitch. Yeah, drinking this, money with perk, that's my shit. I got money coming in different ways, I'm popping shit. Everything I imagine, get my mind, I done accomplished it. I was serving chicken stuff in the middle. Hey, you want that double C, but no Chanel. On the break, it got me stupid, I'm a snail. In the club, this bitch right on me, I'm a rail. With my brother kid, like inside the gym, I got his bill. Bitch, me too legit. Everything I said is real as hell. They can't tell the real from the break, I wish you would.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. To be honest, I feel like the beat is a little bit busy. But listen, we're just trying new things, innit? But yeah, if you've made it this far in the video, I would appreciate it if you can drop a like and a comment. Also, once again, check out Max Shooter in the description. Run me up on Instagram and Twitch because they're only two things I care about. I'm out. Good luck, see you later.